Luxury watches are more than just timepieces. They are works of art, symbols of status, and in some cases, investments worth millions. While many high-end watches make their way into the hands of collectors, some of the most exclusive pieces never hit the public market. These rare watches remain hidden within the private collections of ultra-wealthy enthusiasts, celebrities, and royal families. They are often custom-made, limited editions, or historical pieces with significance that makes them priceless. But why do some luxury watches never get sold? What drives these collectors to keep them locked away? And how does this secretive world operate behind the scenes? In this deep dive, we'll explore the hidden universe of private watch collectors, the extraordinary timepieces they hoard, and why the public will never see them for sale. The obsession with exclusivity, owning what no one else can. One of the main reasons some luxury watches are never sold is exclusivity. High net worth individuals and collectors are obsessed with owning something unique, something that no one else can have. For them, a watch isn't just a watch. It's a status symbol, a conversation piece, and a representation of their elite status. Some of the most exclusive brands, like Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, and Richard Mille, create one-of-a-kind pieces that are never available for public sale. Instead, they are custom commissioned for ultra-wealthy clients, celebrities, or royalty. These collectors have no interest in selling these watches because their rarity makes them more valuable in private hands. In many cases, these exclusive watches are handed down through generations, further cementing their status as heirlooms rather than commodities. The secretive world of invitation-only buyers. Not all luxury watches are available for purchase, even if you have millions to spend. Some of the most prestigious brands operate on an invitation-only basis, meaning that only select individuals can even be considered for ownership. For example, Patek Philippe's most exclusive grand complications are only offered to longtime clients with an established history of purchases. Similarly, Rolex has certain rare models, like the Rainbow Daytona, that are allocated only to VIP customers. Even independent brands like FP Journe and Greubel Forsey create highly limited watches that are reserved for elite collectors. Because these watches are never openly sold to the public, they rarely appear in the secondary market. Owners who are lucky enough to receive one of these invitation-only watches are often reluctant to part with them, knowing that resale might damage their relationship with the brand and prevent them from accessing future exclusives. The mythical unicorn watches, legendary pieces that never surface. Within the watch collecting world, there exists a category of watches known as unicorns, pieces so rare and legendary that they are only spoken about in whispers. These watches often belong to historical figures, were made in extremely limited numbers, or possess unique design features that make them one of a kind. Examples include the Patek Philippe Ref. 1518 in stainless steel, which was made in only 4 known examples, or the Rolex Bao Dai, which was owned by the last emperor of Vietnam. Such watches are often kept in private collections for decades, rarely, if ever, appearing for sale. Even when they do, they are typically sold in discreet, private transactions rather than public auctions. Collectors who own these unicorn watches understand their rarity and significance, making them hesitant to part with them, no matter the price. Watches as investments, the growing market for private deals. In recent years, luxury watches have become a booming investment market, with some timepieces appreciating in value faster than stocks, real estate, or gold. Many high-profile collectors view watches as alternative assets, holding on to them as long-term investments rather than selling them on the open market. Certain models like the Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711 or Rolex Daytona Paul Newman have skyrocketed in value, making private collectors reluctant to sell. Instead of listing their watches at auction, some collectors prefer to trade within closed networks of fellow enthusiasts, ensuring that their prized pieces stay within a trusted circle. Private watch dealers and concierge services also play a significant role, facilitating discreet transactions between billionaires and collectors who wish to remain anonymous. This keeps some of the rarest and most valuable watches completely off the radar, never appearing on public resale platforms. The emotional attachment, more than just a watch. For many collectors, luxury watches hold deep personal meaning. Some pieces are linked to major life events, family heritage, or sentimental milestones. A watch gifted by a loved one, inherited from a grandparent, or worn during a career-defining moment carries an emotional weight that makes it irreplaceable. This is particularly true for vintage watches that have been passed down through generations, like a 1940s Patek Philippe Perpetual Calendar or a Rolex Submariner from the 1960s. Collectors who own such watches often have no interest in selling, regardless of their market value. Even if a watch is worth millions, the emotional connection can be priceless. This emotional attachment keeps many historically significant watches locked away in private collections, never to be sold. The role of celebrities and billionaires who owns these watches? Many of the world's rarest and most exclusive watches are owned by celebrities, athletes, and billionaires who have no need to sell. Figures like Jay-Z, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Elon Musk have been spotted wearing ultra-rare timepieces that never make it to the public market. For example, Drake owns a custom Richard Mille Arm 69, which is one of the most unique designs ever made, while Floyd Mayweather has an $18 million Jacob & Co. Billionaire watch that will likely never be resold. Luxury watches are often seen as a way to showcase wealth and exclusivity, so for the ultra-rich, selling a rare watch would be like selling a piece of their identity. Even beyond celebrities, there are billionaire collectors who own entire vaults filled with watches, treating them like a private museum. These collectors rarely part with their prized pieces, preferring to keep them as part of their legacy. The underground watch trading network, where the rarest pieces go. While many rare watches never appear for sale, they do change hands, but not in ways most people expect. There exists an underground world of private watch trading, where billionaires, collectors, and dealers negotiate discreet deals outside the public eye. These private transactions take place in invitation-only auctions, luxury watch clubs, and elite gatherings like Watches and Wonders. Some collectors even have dedicated watch brokers who locate rare pieces and facilitate quiet exchanges between owners. Unlike traditional auctions, where watches are sold to the highest bidder, private deals often involve trades, favor exchanges, or long-term arrangements that keep these watches out of public circulation. This secrecy ensures that certain watches remain within a small, elite group of collectors, never reaching mainstream markets. The future of ultra-rare watch collecting. Will they ever be sold? As luxury watch prices continue to rise, many wonder if some of these hidden treasures will ever make it to the public market. While some ultra-rare watches do eventually appear at auction, others remain locked away indefinitely. However, the future may see changes as new generations inherit these collections. Some heirs may choose to sell watches they have no emotional attachment to, while others may continue the tradition of keeping them private. Additionally, with blockchain and NFT technology emerging in the luxury market, there may be new ways for collectors to showcase their watches without ever physically selling them. The world of ultra-rare watch collecting is constantly evolving, but one thing remains certain: some of the most legendary watches will remain hidden from the public forever. The ultimate luxury is unseen. In the world of luxury watches, the ultimate flex isn't just owning an expensive timepiece, it's owning one that no one else even knows exists. The hidden universe of private collectors ensures that some of the rarest, most valuable watches will never be sold or seen by the public. Whether it's for exclusivity, investment, emotional attachment, or secrecy, these timepieces remain locked away in vaults, private collections, and billionaire estates. So next time you see a rare watch at auction, remember, there are even rarer ones that will never be for sale. Would you ever keep a watch hidden away forever, or would you eventually sell it? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insights into the world of luxury.